It's a cold, dark morning in the traveling van. Time to warm things up with my Heat Pal. Brrr. When outside temperatures get ever so frightful, my Heat Pal makes living in my traveling van more delightful. Next on the Hogtide Rising channel. Howdy, and welcome to the Hogtide Rising channel. Today, I'm in Cowichan Bay, British Columbia. Cowichan Bay is a beautiful little seaside town on the Strait of Georgia. I spent the night here at the boat launch, so I thought it would be a great place for me to do my review on the Origo Heat Pal, which is made by Dometic, a well-known name in the RV field. The Heat Pal is a methyl hydrate cabin heater, and it's also usable as a stove. Now the nice thing about it is because it burns methyl hydrate, it does not give off carbon monoxide. It gives off carbon dioxide, which is not poisonous. You still have to be concerned about oxygen depletion, but in a space the size of the van and for the amount of use that I use it, that's never been an issue. But I find it gives off a lot of heat, and it's easy to light, and it's easy to refuel, and it's easy to use, and it's very, very safe. So I will get the Heat Pal here and ready to show you the bits and pieces of it. So and there you see it. That's the unit all complete. Now the top is essential because the Heat Pal, when it's ignited, actually is a flame. You have to make sure that you don't have any flammable items close by. That nice handy lightweight aluminum cover keeps it safe. Let's take a look at the insides of this unit now. There you can see it now. It has the lid taken off. There you have the actual body of the Heat Pal with the element inside it. And then you can see this little blue handle sticking out. This is your controller. It's a very, very simple controller. That's closed and that's opened up. The igniter goes down into here, and then just a few clicks and you have it nicely ignited, and you can see the flame there. And then to extinguish the flame or control the flame, move this to about here. There, that cuts it down to about halfway. This is completely closed and the flame is extinguished, and you can put it away. Or it's ready to be refueled if necessary, and I'm going to show you how you do that. The first thing you do is you take your burner unit and the fuel tank out of the aluminum base. You then very easily remove the burner unit and the control unit from the methyl hydrate or denatured alcohol tank. You then take your quart-sized bottle of methyl hydrate, Solvable is the brand I'm using, and it's available at just about any store that sells paint. So you can get it at a Home Hardware or Home Depot. Behind this grid here, this grill, is this absorbent material that will absorb a full quart. And you just take the lid off the bottle and pour it directly into here. Pour it carefully. Now there's a little opening here to catch any dribbles and drains, so it actually goes in quite neat and quite easy. When it's full, you reassemble it. Now they caution you to make sure the unit is completely cool before you attempt to refuel it. Only refuel it when it is completely 100% cooled off. All reassembled and ready for me to put back in place to where it will be when I use it, which just happens to be right here in this little space between the sliding door on the driver's side and my bed. Now I always buy my methyl hydrate in the larger size, a gallon, and it costs me in around $14 Canadian. And then I use this funnel with a on-off valve. The nice thing about this funnel is that you can close it off while you fill it out of the big bottle and then transfer over to the small bottle. No spill, no muss, and I do that inside the van or outside, whichever is more convenient. You get about 5,100 BTUs, or about 1,500 watts of heat out of a 1 quart in the burning time of about 3 hours or so. So that's plenty to heat up a minivan, and keep it warm. And I find it very, very effective. Well, that's pretty much it. A nice simple review of a nice simple heater for the van. Now, the nice thing about it, like I said, is that it's very safe because it does not give off carbon monoxide. Another nice thing about it is, you've probably noticed, it does not require any electricity to operate. So it is never any kind of a drain on my car battery or on my power station. I just light it up when I need it and allow it to burn, and it works very, very well in a nice small space. It just works perfectly. Now, last night it was -5, and I will admit the Heat Pal was challenged in the early part of the morning before the sun came up, but it did take the chill off the van and at least make it comfortable enough for me to get up, make my bed. The Origo Heat Pal cabin heater by Dometic, I personally give it a big thumbs up. I couldn't ask for more, and it gives me everything I need. Now, if you enjoyed this video and if you got anything out of it, I would sure appreciate a nice like and a thumbs up. I'd like to see you share it with your friends. And by all means, if you want to see more content like this on the Hog Tide Rising channel, well, how about hitting the subscribe button below? And while you're at it, leave me a comment. Tell me how you handle the heating problems in your van. But until the next time, this is Jim Powers on the Hog Tide Rising channel saying so long, safe travels, and we'll see you for my next video.